Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld, and we have a few things going on. Farhold is mostly complete. I have forbidden those doors just because I didn't want to spend all the time building them. We are just about to finish research ceiling door. We have, what, 4 out of 10 points, so we're going to replace this door with a ceiling door, and then we'll build some ceiling doors there. We've been able to do research on the Elder Brain pool, and it seems that it is passively giving us research. So investigations of the Elder Brain seem to indicate that it's not inherently hostile and is somehow providing a slow stream of passage knowledge to the colony, as if it wants to help guide us. You can see that it also has 8 ilithid tadpoles. I think that's the max. Roll these right here. We'll go ahead and extract one. They don't last for very long outside of the Elder Brain pool, but once we have a tadpole in a jar, we can choose someone to install it in. If they're a prisoner, they become part of the colony, which you might see here on our rip scanning subject. We experimented. They get a Theramorphosis health condition that lasts about 3 days. And then they'll transfer into an illithid. And once that happens, they automatically join the colony. So pretty wild. This is what their xenotype looks like. Size sensitive, sterile, no hair, beardless, +5 metabolism. They got the head, the hair is ink black, purple skin, elongated fingers, white blood, and potentially some other skin color variations. So just for those of you guys that are curious, I don't think that's going to be our deal here with this colony. I just wanted to show you guys. I don't think we have any other rip scan subjects left. We do have all our prisoners moved into the prison, and most of them will be heading off to the farm. So there's a little illithid tadpole in a jar. Wait, can we study it? Codex. Oh no, it's just brings up the codex and it shows the Elder Brain. Pick up, prioritize, we can implant, and then we could select someone. It is deteriorating. I thought they deteriorated, so we'll just leave that guy for now. Other stuff going on with the colony. We got our Ice Mage recruited. We gave him a new haircut. And I felt like white hair for an Ice Mage felt like it made sense. So Zeno has joined us. Looks like he is figuring out what apparel to wear. And Auric is pregnant. Okay. Auric, not in a relationship. Social, she has a bunch of friends. Health, pregnant. I'll give you guys a moment to guess who the father is. We've had so many like random couplings from pawns that were in relationships, but not necessarily with each other, give each other children. So let me know in the comments who you think the father of Auric's child is. I'm gonna tell you guys that it's not gonna be a surprise when I reveal it. Let me finish with base updates and I will tell you guys who the father is. So with Farholds mostly complete, I did lay out the plans for the rest of High Hall. I'm not sure how I feel about having the 2 different floor tiles, so we might refloor this. We have an abundance of wood, but I'll let them finish before we kind of figure that out. We got some more storage put in down here just so we could like move more stuff out of here. I'm still kind of contemplating what the shape of the rooms should look like here, but I do know that I want some more smaller mech gestators. This guy has 15 hours, 4 of 12 cycles. It takes a lot to build the big mechs. And it looks like we got our apple orchard kind of complete down here. I'm gonna harvest this devil strand a little early. Other than that, what else do we have going on? We have Magnus and Leah in a home together. We have Auric living solo. We have the Gaines family over here. I don't think we've assigned any new homes to people. We know that Mira and Tanith got together. And then we haven't furnished this home, so maybe we'll do that as well today. I did set up animal sleeping spots here just so that we have another little barn for our animals that aren't sleeping in one of the other ranches. Mostly it's like the Roxes are sleeping in this ranch, and then most of the owl bears are sleeping in this barn. And then these are just kind of like the tamed animals of the rangers. We had such a hard time getting Rin like a really super cool, rare, magical beast that I saw a dire boar. I was like, I bet he'll have no problem taming that. They look pretty cool. So Rin is now the master of a dire boar. We take a look. Ranger bond has extra manipulation, moving, blood pumping. It can take lots of damage and has extra melee dodge chance. So even though it's maybe not one of the like fantastical beasts or monsters that one of the mods have added, it looks like it's a pretty ferocious beast from the medieval overhaul. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so the baby daddy reveal on Oryx. You'll never guess. I'm sure most of you guessed. If we take a look at pregnant, very bottom, under hunger rate offset, we have father is Roly. Roly, who's married to Avoca. Before getting married to Avoca, he had a daughter. If we take a look at social, his daughter Yuna is his eldest. And then I think Leah and Tanith are the twins that he had with Avoca, and Marielle is their current child. So Roly has 3 different baby mamas. And he's still, like, he and his wife, they're just fine. I think part of that is our ideal religion. He is just Roly prolific, which is, one, he's an elf. So I think, I thought they had fertility issues. So I guess this type of elf does not have any fertility issues. Roly is a prime example of that. I don't know. At this point, Roly plus... how many children? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 children? 10% of our colony? 10% of our colony is Roly and his offspring. This is pretty wild. Anyway, we'll see what Randy throws at us today. We'll see if Roly throws anything else at us today. But yeah, this is where we're currently at, actually. So, an FYI, if you see one of these animal pens filled up with cows or something, I have been keeping this transport pod loaded with a bunch of stuff to sell in silver, and that is because I want to start making apple pies. Apple pies require nutrition. Oh, no. I thought they required milk. There are some other things we can bake that require milk. So I would like just like regular cows that give us just regular milk. So we will be traveling the world searching for cows to buy. We do need cane sugar. So that is something we'll have to figure out where we're going to go grow some cane sugar at. Okay, I will stop rambling for now. I'll let these guys get to work, and we'll come back when Randy decides to do something terrible, I guess. Okay. I knew I was forgetting something. I've been forgetting something for days and days and days. And that is Darcy here. I was like, oh, we'll get a priest and we'll resurrect him. We have no magicite. Like, it's gonna be forever before we can craft any more of those stones. But what we do have is we have a supreme healing potion. This is a resurrection serum, right? May suffer brain damage. Okay. Use on Darcy. And Isha, it's just because you're like right there. Who do we have? We need Marn, because I think Darcy lost some parts. So we'll resurrect him. We will cast regrow parts. I'm hoping that we don't have to like imprison him, but I guess we'll see about that. Like, if we resurrect someone, do they automatically join our faction? No, he doesn't appear to be hostile to us, though. Marn, where are you? You're right there. Why don't you capture Darcy? And he can regrow. Oh, He doesn't need to regrow any parts. I guess that's fine. We'll just capture him, and then your work is done, Marn. We'll set him to recruit, obviously, and we'll see what this empath thing is about. Once we get him recruited, I think we'll probably have him do meditation. We have a lot of our mages doing meditation, but we might use the tree to give him Psylinks. Ooh, finished therapy. We have 71 animagrass, so we can probably give him 2 or 3, maybe even 4 Psylinks. With the amount of colonists that we have participating in the ceremony, we're not using nearly the full 20 amount of animagrass. Elias, you are another little shorty. He's a hybrid shield dwarf. Whose child are you? You are Imra and Dunmore. Of course you are. And you're Stone Hollow. Welcome to adulthood. Let's get you a bow. Yeah, it looks like a bow. And then we'll figure out work for you. We do need to do this stuff. Easily amused, industrious. Okay, quick sleeper, healthy. Permanent mood effect +3, rest rate +10%, quick sleeper, rest rate 50%. Immunity, toxic, and temperature. I think we're gonna go with healthy, just because it's medieval. People get like plague and malaria and all that other fun stuff constantly, and you know our druids do a good job of like healing some of these folks, but sometimes I worry about not paying enough attention. Let's say social. I think that's good. Ellis. Was I calling him Elias? Ellis. Yeah, okay, so Darcy probably joining the colony, got an ice mage, and then someone down here is a golemaster. Zamrona will probably keep. The rest of these elves will go send off to do some farming work for us. That is a lot. 7. Maybe we will send the 3 best to farm one kind of vegetable, and then we'll send the 4 other ones to farm some other kind of vegetable, just so that we can have a lot of variety in the food. Like we're making bread, we're making veggie pot, we're making not lavish, but fine and simple meals. And then down here in Warden's Rest, we're making bone soup. So I would just like to see us storing all kinds of delicious foods for our pawns to be able to choose from. Okay, we found a female and a male cow of some kind. They produce regular milk. That's what I've been looking for. Also, what are you and who are you from? You're from Medieval Overhaul. A large domesticated ungulate. Cows have been bred for a millennia to produce huge amounts of milk, meat, leather. They are exceptionally gentle creatures. Okay, so Medieval Overhaul version of cows. That's fine. Is there anything else that we want to buy from you? I'll take heel root. Jade. Sure, why not? Necromancer, Commander, Steel, we're good on. Actually, we're making tons of beer. Take your gold. Theft. Okay, we had already hit up these guys yesterday, so we went up to the Empire. They didn't have anything. These guys had animals, none of the milk producers. So we just flew from here all the way down to here. We need to refuel from cargo. The ship loaded up with coal. I guess while we're out here, we might as well just like hit up these guys just to see if there's any other animals. Like we have a couple ranches. So we'll see if there are any other animals, and then we'll get them home. It is Lana who's out there doing trading because she is our 3rd highest social pawn. It's Marn, then Ivor, and then Lana, apparently. I'm not sure about chickens. No, that's okay. And one more. And we'll see. All the way to the Misty Wood. This is the farthest anyone from the Wild Reach has been from the Wild Reach. Let's see. Jade. We'll take some jade. Little Persian kitty. Why not? We have an owl cat. Why don't we get him a little friend? Anima stone. Oh, those are crazy rare. Can we afford it? We can't. Not if we buy all that gold. If we sell the gold that we bought, we still can't afford it. The jade. Let's grab it. Okay. Allied with the Mistwalkers. Okay. Can we make it all the way home? We can. Let's get you guys home. And then let's get like a little animal bed. I feel like we have an animal bed somewhere, right? So are you assigned to Peppermint? Let's grab one of these and make it like a little brewery cat. We'll stick that there, and Tanith and Mira can have like a little kitty cat living with them. I think for the cows, we'll stick them here. Animals, clear. Oh man, they were like Rev. No. We'll figure it out when they get here because I can't remember what they were called. We're growing grass here. We have kibble. We have straw. I think that's fine. And then we're chopping these trees down occasionally. Maybe we'll put some paths in here. We have... Let's do... Grab you. Let's stick one right there. And I guess right there. Let's move this guy over. That'll be good. And if we're going to do that, let's do some paths. So we'll say... Oh, our little pond kind of interferes with some of our pathing. These trees out of the way. Something like that. Maybe like a little messy path around this guy. And terrain. Let's just do that just so that we can like expand that path if we want a little bit. I think that'll be good. At least for now. Okay, in preparation for the end game that we've chosen, we are upgrading our bows for most of our rangers. We'll even do some upgrades for Harwick. Basically, we're going to get everyone on par with Harwick's bow. So if we take a look at that gear-wise, reinforced, broad-haired arrows, lightweight, psychic resilience, adrenaline rush, and then we're going to be adding Entity Slayer to it, which will add like a +8 acid damage to entities. And for the most part, most of our rangers they're level 42, so I think it is appropriate for them to have powerful weapons to go with their powerful abilities. We're also working, we just finished the last bit of mech research or construct research, so we are working on Artificer Lord suits and helms for our 3 artificers. I think, who is it? Seamus? Let's bio. Let's call you an artificer. Artificer. Good enough for me. Let's do that, and let's get you swapped over. So Brix and Mateo will equip the gear first. Seamus currently isn't wearing any artificer gear, but we'll get him swapped over once we get Brix and Mateo in that gear. Oh, now you're done. Equip. So if we take a look at this, we have reinforced broadhead, sharpshooter's focus, shooting skill +4, psychic resilience, lightweight, adrenaline rush, and entity slayer. This gun is especially damaging to anomalous entities, ripping them apart with dangerous acid. So we'll get Harwick on that. I think we'll probably just upgrade everyone to that because they're at a point where they're skilled enough that they're offering each other combat training, and so skill points are just kind of like falling from the sky all of them. What are you working on now? You're working on the suit. So why don't we go ahead and assign Mateo and Seamus. Okay, cool. So Seamus can just pick up their hand-me-downs, and then eventually all three of them will be in those suits. We might need to start calling in some mech bosses for more chips. We have tons of tonal cores. We have lots of standard power chips. I think we start calling in mech queens. Let's go ahead and do that and just hope that they're bringing some other mech bosses with them so that we can get just a crazy amount of chips. Okay, these guys spawned in and it seems like they're just coming to attack like right away. They came in on this side of the map and they've wandered all the way over here. I don't know, like it didn't say like attack has begun or anything. I'm a little slow responding, but I guess we've gotten there in time. So yeah, I feel like maybe they spawned over here and then they're trying to figure out like some place to gather. But it scared me that oh my gosh, the hook. That they're walking by our front gate to get there. Their overseer. Trying to do a resurrection. Did not manage to get the resurrection off. You guys are free to go. Ooh, Zeno. Oh, Zeno doesn't have a defensive position. And Durlin probably doesn't have a defensive position. Durlin, we'll set you right there for now. And then Zeno, will have you go here for yours. Yes, you grew up, so we'll set you there for now. Durlin. Okay, so that should be good. We'll go ahead and unforbid the things. And of course, you guys can get back to doing what you're doing. You guys unrestrict. Got our boar. Okay. And we have our cows in their new ranch. So Ravelder Ranch right here. I've decided to extend the paths a little bit more, pathways into the other ranch area down here. And did we get a bed made for you? Yes, we did. So tumbleweed. There you go. Go ahead and take up residence here with Mira and Tanith. Well, Zeno has had a breakthrough studying the Monolith. He believes the Monolith is a conduit for psychic energy connecting to some distant location. He's unsure where or what it connects to, but he's convinced that we should be studying it more. Monolith now provides more knowledge when studied. Okay, research-wise, spirit sealing, we are almost done here. We're at 9 out of 10, so then we can finish this off. Oh, actually, the other thing that we could do is anomaly. We can do sealing platforms. Steel kind of looks funny. Granite isn't too much different. I was hoping that we'd like see brick texture or something. Let's go ahead and get rid of those. Let's build these out of steel because we have tons of steel. And they'll build faster that way. Here, here, here. There we go. Perfect. We have learned more about the Elder Brain. So 3rd, the 11th, you learned that the Elder Brain produces tadpoles inside its tank. They don't appear to grow any larger, nor do they appear to need any nutrition. Yeah, we know about that already. Okay, we got sealing doors queued up. It looks like we're starting to bring some seal down this way, so hopefully that'll be taken care of soon. We are researching bioferrite rendering, which will get us a rendering cauldron. So we'll probably store whatever it is we need in here, and we'll do the cauldron in here so that we can create bioferrite. I'm wondering, is it going to be like from meat that we render the bioferrite? I guess we'll have to figure that out. And obviously we will figure that out a little later. 70 raiders. Oh man, it is. These barbarians have just been hammering us. Let's take a look. Messages 70. They want to use sappers. That is not a good situation. Tona, why don't you have a weapon? You do, you're just not showing it. Okay. Well, I guess we are headed out into the field. Zeno is carrying a baby. Zeno, go ahead and put the baby down. And where are these gonna go? They're probably gonna try and snap right into like our ranch or something. They're coming from the northwest. House Stormguard. Yeah, that's fine. We're heading that way. Where are you guys at? You're coming down this way. Just go through the mountain pass and you'll be fine. Let's grab all these people. I think options, mod options. If we go into magic, RimWorld of magic settings, display options, shrink icons, close. Will that help? Yeah, that helps. That helps massively. Okay. Ooh, what is this ability? Summons a protective barrier. Is that something Luna does? Or Lana? No. Oh, she can summon a defense pylon, though. Where are you? You're way back there. Okay, let's start. Yeah, they're mining through right here. So why don't you guys guard that? Let's get our non-mage civilians down this way. And then we'll get our mages and our rangers to go up top. Guess that means just like all of you guys, right? Yeah, so we're gonna need to seal that up. Let me just grab some wall preemptively. We are going to seal that, and then we'll fill in whatever else we need to fill in. Make sure we set it to our home zone so that in the future we do repairs and stuff. Visitors, that stuff. Okay. You guys go ahead. What? Did she did her blade spin through the wall and took a guy out. That's crazy. Okay, who else can blade spin? I think it's Isha and Orca. Okay. Taking some of them out down here. That's great. You guys right there. Lana, are you here? Why don't you summon elemental? You don't have enough juice. Summon a defensive pylon. That'll distract them. If they go and melee it, it could explode on them. Okay, right this way. Like the blade spin, I did not realize they could do that through the wall. Okay, so why don't you stand there? Get you guys on the owl bears on either side. Okay. The blade spin thing is crazy. Okay. Okay, they are fleeing. What did you do up here? Okay, let's go ahead and we'll say you guys are free to go. Zeno, is it friendly fire? Oh, they had like a lightning mage, I guess. Yeah, light or maybe a bright mage because there's some fire. I don't know, some kind of spellcaster. Let's go ahead and let's say this one, Bella, we'll have you just like take care of that right away. And I might reinforce it like that. So let's forbid those for now. We are going to reinforce it that way. Let's go ahead and just include all that in the home zone. Okay, not bad. No permanent injuries. A little spellcaster damage, and we were able to protect some guests that decided to come and stay with us. That being said, we do have some guests that aren't bringing enough money for our rooms. So I think I'm going to turn some of these down a little bit. We have another inn planned. So we will maybe make a couple free beds in that inn. And we did make it so that guests can take food for free. I think I'll start storing junk here in the Northgate Market, and we'll make this a little shopping area. Zone shop, we'll do that. So if there's like random stuff that they want, there'll be stuff in this stockpile that they can just kind of take. I think, though, that's probably it for today. Things are looking really, really good. I'm hoping that when I see you guys next week, High Hall will be finished. Maybe we'll get the Stoneside Tavern going. I don't want to start any of this stuff until we have all these ceiling platforms and stuff done. So, yeah, I think once High Hall and the ceiling platforms are caught up, we will work on this area. So maybe a couple more production facilities, the Stoneside Tavern. I would really like to get the docks going just so we can get our boats kind of docked in an appropriate place. And oh, we are gestating some assemblers. So these guys will help with like chopping lumber into wood and just doing all kinds of other stuff that our colonists haven't been able to get to. They'll be able to help with kind of like maintaining the excess of items and item processing that we're doing. We do have milk in storage, so milk and flour along with some meat or something, and we can make eggs. Oh, quiche. I don't want to deal with chickens, so I'm not going to worry about egg stuff. I'll deal with pumpkins, so milk, flour, and pumpkins, and we can make pumpkin pies or carrots. I do like carrot cake, so maybe we'll do carrots. So we're storing apples here, we're storing milk here, we're gonna store sugar here. Let's do this one. Critical, clear all, we'll say carrots. I don't know what kind of carrots we need. Pumpkin. And I just assume regular pumpkins. We might just go with pumpkin pie, since I think it's gonna be particular about which kind of carrots we use. So we'll get that all stored. We're going to be growing sugarcane right here. I think that's kind of it for now. Darcy still in oh no, not recovering from his res sickness anymore, but still working on being recruited. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. I hope you have a great weekend. As always, until next time, have a good one. Bye.